fine. Don't know what to do about this. I can't hear you. I don't know.
And we should be live now.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Welcome to Chaos. We were supposed to start 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then we decided to start 5 minutes ago. And now, here we are.
Listen, welcome. Marshall! You know
Marshall,
we're taking a break in December!
Oh. Man, now we have to stream in December.
No, it's okay. I had some ideas for some more chilled chaos times. So not to worry. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You're amazing though. We love you. We love you.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Thank you for subscribing even when we still have audio chaos and we're just fucking insane.
You know, this is let us know if our stuff isn't matching up. I don't know what to do about it, but messing
Great
up.
time. We're having a great time today. I'm gonna
I
cry. It's fine.
am. God, I realized that my fan here makes like noises and stuff, but it's so warm in this room. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna change one day. Today's not the day.
Yeah.
Because you know why? You know why?
Why?
Because we're doing a one-on-one shot today, and I'm
Hey!
DMing, and I haven't done that here, and that's freaky. So I'm nervous.
It's gonna be great. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm also very nervous, but I'm really excited. I think you're gonna do fantastic.
But if you haven't been here, welcome. We are anddragons. We normally walk through Dungeons and Dragons character creation and build a randomized character each week. And we've built a lot of characters, and we've done this once before. But we wanted to play one of the characters, and getting a group together takes more time. And it's easy when it's just the two of us doing stuff. In the future, we want to wrangle more people in, of course. But on spur of the moment, fun times like this, we're just doing one-on-one shots, which is an interesting time. But yeah, so we're doing a little one-on. Well, it's actually gonna be a one-on-two shot because it's gonna be 2 days. It's gonna be today and tomorrow. Yes,
1-on-2 shot.
1-on-2 shot because I got so excited about building all the things, and there's a little too much to squeeze into the one day sort of thing. But yes, would you like to tell us, McKaylee, which this isn't jumping in already. We have some other things, but which you're playing, who you're playing, which character that we built?
So, I'm gonna let you in on a fun secret. Claire is glitching out like crazy on my end, and I'm trying to keep a neutral face, but I have no idea what you just said.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you a little bit, but it like comes in and out. I'm trying really hard to keep up with what's going on, but you keep freezing. And it looks like it's totally normal on stream, so it might just be me.
I think it is.
I
was just saying that you are playing a character we built on stream, and that character is Brooke Mariel is the character that you're playing, that we built a couple months ago, I think.
Yes, it was like 2. It was definitely before. Actually, it was before October.
Yeah, that's wild. And welcome, yes, Hope. Thanks for stopping in to support us. We love you so much. And yes, Kirby, it is Audio Chaos Emerald, absolutely. If that's a reference, my head's empty, but it's very fun. What? Can you not hear anything at all, McKaylee? Are you?
I just switched to Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, all of you. I'm trying really hard not to make this whole thing on my end just technical difficulties, but I'm currently switching Wi-Fi. I think it's better now, and I think you're moving like a normal person.
Oh man, not all Sonic references are lame. I don't think that's the case. But thank you for saying. All of the things I know about Sonic have evaporated out of my brain since like 5 years ago or something. I don't know.
Because you used to play
Sonic? Because when I was a child, I had more Sonic in my life. But
Got
now
it.
that I
Understood.
don't, it's, I don't know, it's whatever. But yeah,
I love this.
welcome to the beginning chaos of our one-on-one shot.
But I switched to Wi-Fi and I should be better now.
You should be good now.
It should be.
Awesome.
We'll see. Oh man.
You know,
I still haven't seen the Sonic movie, and I think I should. It looks good. I don't know.
I haven't seen it
It's got-
either.
it's got- yeah. What a fun one to be your last in theater movie.
I saw
Yeah.
Dune recently. That was my most recent movie. It was very good. I would recommend seeing it.
Like
It's
people in it.
We can't go on tangents today, McKaylee.
I'm sorry.
So
You said something. I went
I
all
did.
spaced. You said something for me to do.
Oh yeah, I was just
Yes?
updating our lovely friends here that this one-on-one shot is using a character that we built a couple months ago on stream.
Which is pretty cool.
We've done this once before where McKaylee DM'd me as another character that we built. And now it's my turn.
If you want to go watch it. It's called the one-on-one shots on YouTube. It's called Glass and Dragons, I believe, or Mirrors and Dragons. And you can go watch
Dragons. You can.
Yeah.
But for this one, yeah, normally we build the characters and all that, and now we're playing a one-on-one shot. But before we get into it, I thought we could go over some disclaimers. And I know I normally do these, but do you think you could do them, McKaylee?
Totally. I will just do it with my brain. I realize I don't have it open.
Yeah,
you do it.
I do it.
I got it. I'm ready. I got this.
Okay.
I can do disclaimers. Okay. This is gonna be. Oh, hey, cat. This is gonna be disclaimers from McKaylee's brain.
Good.
See if I can do it. Okay. First disclaimer. We are not affiliated with Wizards of the Coast. While we would be happy to be affiliated with them if them or like D&D Beyond or whatever want to join. We are not affiliated with them. We just use their material because it's fun and we like it. And that's a disclaimer. Second disclaimer: we are adults. While we look cute and happy, I'm wearing goddamn elf ears. We say things like goddamn and fuck and curse. So hide your kids. Unless you want to teach them about curse words. I curse like a motherfucking sailor. So
me less so, but
yeah, you do curse.
I do.
A bit. You didn't used to. Now
You're right.
Do. It's because you're friends with me.
As most people who start as children and don't curse, and then they do. Or they don't. It's whatever.
That's true. That's true. To be fair, I didn't curse in high school at all. Now here we are, buds. What a time. Tangent. I'm doing disclaimers. Okay. What else is a disclaimer? Sometimes
I have one. Actually, I can take this one, McKaylee.
Okay, go ahead. Because you know more about what's going on today.
I know what's gonna happen today. So last disclaimer is just for general violence, death, and gaslighting. Is that a disclaimer that needs to be said? This is so. I will say, when I've not DM'd much at all, but when looking at DMing a one-on-one shot where there's just one player, it's gonna feel not quite like a regular type of actual play sort of situation because there is just one other player. It might feel a little bit more like a
Railroad?
Like it's not necessarily Railroad, but like kind of like a video game sort of, or a novel where it's like, this is the path we're kind of going on. So I'm probably gonna be setting up stuff a lot, but that's just kind of how it seems to exist as a one-on-one, because there's less of the organic exploration sort of thing, because I know everything that's going to happen and McKaylee knows nothing, so there's no one else who also knows nothing to bounce ideas off of and like explore with. So that's a fun thing that we were looking at, or I was looking at whenever I was building this. It is mostly home. It's not. It's like homebrewed in the sense that it's not a module. I have plucked from things and encounters and stuff.
Yeah. That's all good DMs do.
Yeah, but for this character specifically, which we're about to get into, there's lots of I built a lot. I had to build a lot of stuff for this, but it's exciting. It's gonna be fun. And I know, who would have thought that I was gonna gaslight anybody? It's, you know
Claire,
what, I feel like it happens a little bit when you play, because you're trying to like direct people in the right direction, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It'll make sense in a bit, or maybe tomorrow it will make more sense.
Oh, I'm nervous. The last campaign, like full campaign I played with Claire, her character had some major gaslighting going on. So I know that Claire's idea of gaslighting can be pretty major in D&D terms.
What are you referencing specifically?
Referencing Alora, and just the way that whole situation happened was like a lot, and so I'm like, that's what you were like gaslighting, and so I'm like, what is this gonna be on the levels?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
is a Fey demon gonna try and like, I don't know, steal? I don't know.
Oh, you mean my character was gaslighted? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh yes, I was like, I was gonna say I don't think I did gaslighting, but my character had a bad relationship with a Fey deity who gaslit her so hard.
And it was scary.
It was, it was a wild time. It's not gonna be like that. You'll see. I don't know.
Party.
Yeah, you know? Yes. Also, I wanted to, I know there's lots of, like, beginning stuff we haven't jumped in just yet. I probably won't be looking too much at chat as much. I'm sure when we're going to take a 10-minute break a bit through, so around there, we might, like, dive into chat a little bit more, but feel free to, like, say whatever you want and be cool and kind and fun and, I don't know.
Please be kind and courteous, though.
But yeah, so if we're not like super reacting to all of the chat comments, we will come back. Like, we will come to them. But yeah, I don't know. Do you want to get started, McKaylee?
Sure. Oh, I'm excited. I'm really nervous. But probably not as nervous. Okay. How do we get started? What do I do?
To start off, Brooke, if you could introduce yourself, kind of describe what you look like, and then if you could remind us what some of the more important things are that we built into your backstory.
Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. Hi, my name's Brooke. I'm Brooke Mariel. I'm about 300 years old, though I'm not really good at time, so I'm not entirely sure how old I am, or exactly like when my birthday is. I'm not really entirely sure if I remember that. But I'm fairly short. I'm about like 5'2", maybe a little shorter. I've got bright red hair. Pale skin, light freckles. I have very long pointed ears. I am a sea elf. I'm from the plane of water. I wear very big glasses because I can't see very well without them. They're very thick. What else? Yes, I'm an anthropologist, very fascinated with humans, of course. Those are my favorite peoples to study, which is why I traveled all over the multiverse. I've been pretty much everywhere. I made one of my best friends in the Underdark. His name was Webster. Bless his soul, he has passed. Um, let's see. I am a monk, way of the open hand. I studied back home with my family. But now I'm just here out in the world. Um, One of the things that we did establish was that I'm trying to avenge a Yuan-Ti civilization that collapsed not too long ago. Though actually, I don't know this, but it was a couple thousand years ago. Um, but that's I think all of me. I think.
Mhm. Awesome.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
me. That's
Thank you. Thank you. I there's a couple little tweaks that are, but it's like so tiny. I'm about to tell you anyway. Okay. So, before we jump in, one of the things that we discussed that was at the center of Brooke's research, which you mentioned, revolves around avenging a kingdom, empire, city that was wiped out. And we had kind of played with the idea that the demise of this place had something to do with the Auntie evil library people that we kind of just plopped down in everyone's backstory. Um, so
They've all got to be connected, obviously.
they're all connected. But the city was a city of humans because that was your special interest.
Right. Okay.
So I've built some lore around that idea. Um, so to start, I just want to cover some general information that Brooke would already know about this group of people.
Amazing.
Okay. Just realized I didn't have starting music. That's so sad. Oh well.
Oh, good.
Okay, Brooke, you are an anthropologist by trade, a cartographer by choice, and a monk by practice. You've traveled across the planes of existence, growing up on the plane of water, a very unique and quite isolated place to exist. As you traveled and learned more about the material plane, you came to hold a special interest in humans. Maybe it was because they seemed to be more simple or honest. Their features are so insignificant and they don't really have any use for their adaptations. Honestly, how could such simple creatures be so interesting to you? Who knows? But the more you learned, the more you realized that humans were as dynamic as any, with a rich history of working hard to make the most of their short lives. Early in your studies, you came across a group known as the Archers of Light. This was a governing group of human healers that guided the city of Phoebus, a city that was said to exist on the highest mountain in the fated and rich region which lay among what is now known as the Thunder Peaks in North Faerun. There were many things about the city of Phoebus which made it feel kind of like a fairy tale or a myth. It had ancient magics with strange properties that were said to be studied only by the citizens of the community. Phoebus became known as a city of prolific and powerful healers, welcoming few into their mountain oasis to heal and restore their power. The few tomes you uncovered about Phoebus noted that the power changed the healers physically, further demonstrating their strength. They were said to be kind and welcoming despite the seclusion and secrecy around locating and entering to visit Phoebus. Many wondered about the source of the power, but there is nothing concrete, as in which god it could have been, only motifs of light and arrows, sort of directed at a couple possible deities, and even with that, scholars doubted the credibility of such assumptions. But for Brooke, the most interesting and upsetting aspect of Phoebus was its end. It said that one day Phoebus was high on the mountain, in reach of the sun. Within mere moments, the city was gone. Almost no traces remained, as if the grand city of light was never there in the first place. the only confirmation that it existed came from those who lived at the base of the mountain and those who had experienced the beauty and power within firsthand. Few personal accounts remained. Scholars gave this event a variety of names: the extinguishing, the removal, the darkness, all due to the lack of understanding as to what happened to Phoebus. The last record of this city of light dates back about 1,000 years, give or take a couple hundred years. Right, so Brooke has obsessed over what might have happened to the Archers of Light and the city of Phoebus. Her research has spanned over many years, whether or not she's aware of how many years, and has driven her to seek out any and all information that could point in the direction of what might have occurred at the top of the Thunder Peaks. 1,000 years ago, there was no thunder, and the mountain was not as dangerous as it is today. The city of Phoebus cast such light that redirected any rain or storming. Up until recently, Brooke and her companion Webster had been following a possible theory that suggested that the city of Phoebus had fallen to the Underdark beneath the Thunder Peaks. You planned to travel to the Underdark as soon as you could find a crew to travel with you. And I will just attempt to put on some music. I do not know if it shall work or not.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna hope that that worked.
I can hear it.
If you guys can hear it, it's there. Okay. I'm so excited! Alright. So, Brooke, you are face down on a table. You're sitting in a table in a chair, and you feel somebody tugging at your at like the side of your pants, like where your I don't know what your clothes are, your shirt or whatever. Somebody's tugging it.
I'm gonna turn and kind of just like look.
Excuse me, are you alright?
Who is it?
You can't see your glasses. You're not wearing your glasses. And you realize that they're trying to hand you your glasses.
I'm just gonna take my glasses from them, kind of like mumbling, like, "Oh, thank you."
You dropped your glasses. Are you sure you're alright? I wouldn't have thought you'd fall asleep here, of all places, honestly, Brooke. And you look down at this creature that's tugging on you, and you see a small, round creature. They've got bluish, slate-colored skin. They're wearing a simple tunic with brown leather, and with brown leather armor and brown trousers. They also have small, brown-rimmed glasses, really similar to yours. And once you put on your glasses, you know who this is immediately. It's Webster.
Oh, so he's alive? Or am I crazy?
Are you alright, Brooke? I'm so confused as to why you fell asleep so quickly.
I don't know. I think I was just working for, I don't know how long, actually.
What?
What?
I don't really understand what you mean. We just got here. How'd you already fall asleep? And
where are we?
Webster gestures around at like the room. And I gotta jump to it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so you look around. You look around, and you realize that you're in. It's a tavern, but it's also an inn, sort of situation.
Okay.
But like part of it is obviously an inn. and part of it, like a side of it, is tavern-y. And you're looking around, and it's quite elegant in here. The main space is beautifully carved light wood, light brown wood with golden and bronze accents. On the right, there's it's like kind of really fancy. There's an area to like sit and read or just exist. It's like a more quiet area over there. And then there's also a big hearth with, it doesn't really look like, it looks like fire, but it can't be fire because it doesn't crackle the same way. It just kind of looks like light that's just there. And then as you like look around the room and you realize that you're like on the tavern side, which is the left side, but when you look in the middle, there's like a cool wooden chandelier that also has this like light stuff directly on the wood, which is another reason why you're like, this can't be fire, because that would catch on fire. That's strange.
Yeah.
And the left side, which you're sitting at a table over here, there's a lot more tables. It's more of the tavern section. There's a couple patrons chatting and drinking, and then the bar itself is in the back and extends to the middle, so that whoever is keeping the bar can also kind of run over and greet people. And Webster's just looking up at you, so confused. And you said where did you say where are we, or did McKaylee say where are we?
I think she did.
Okay. Are you serious, Brooke? We've been looking for this place for so much time, and we're finally here and you've forgotten already? We're in Phoebus, of course.
I just woke up, so I'm kind of a little, I just forgot.
Honestly, you need a drink or something, don't you?
Probably.
I thought you'd be so excited to be here. I really didn't think you'd fall asleep.
No, I didn't mean to fall asleep. I really didn't, honest. I'm just tired. That's all.
Alright. And Webster like marches over to the bar area, which does have like seating there, so if you wanted to sit at the bar you could.
Yeah. Okay, just so McKaylee is clear, because McKaylee is dumb. We're here to find people to travel with us to the Underdark. Yes? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, whatever. What is it that one of our friends said one time? Just play in the space.
Fuck you. That's a bad. Okay.
Could you actually though give me a what was it? Can you give me a wisdom save?
Oh, I was excited to roll and now I don't want to. Why? What? Okay, a wisdom saving throw? Or just a check?
Saving throw.
I rolled a 12 plus, I got a 15. I have a plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, you think about it for like you think about like, oh, what was I doing? You remember arriving here a little bit earlier. And yeah, you guess you were just tired and maybe a little in shock that you've found Phoebus. Like, most people say that it doesn't exist, but you kind of had a feeling it might. And you're here, so it's like, you've proved people wrong, but also...
So this is possibly Phoebus?
This is Phoebus.
I thought you were going to Trump. It is?
I guess you'll have to. You were fairly certain that you are in Phoebus.
Big me. Broker is so confused.
Okay.
I love it.
So
I love it.
you go get a drink, right?
Yes, I'm not going to meet Webster at the bar. I thought
Okay.
Webster was dead. Can I make an insight check? Is Webster actually alive?
Make an insight check. Actually, is insight is intelligence? Is that right?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, can you make an insight check and an intelligence check?
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we do insight or wisdom first?
Insight. Wait.
Okay.
Insight is wisdom. Right?
And you said an intelligence check. Okay. I got it. The insight, here, wait, let me just calculate it. Okay, so insight, I got 17 plus 5, which is a 22. And
wow.
then intelligence, I got a 15.
And you have +1 to intelligence, is that right?
Damn, I do.
Okay.
Intelligence is...
The first one was a 22. This is Webster. Like, they've been honest to you, about, like, they seem very genuine and they feel, like, normal. And then your intelligence is 15, so... The fun part about giving myself mechanics is that I need to use them.
Love it. Isn't it fun?
Yeah, you look at Webster and it looks pretty normal. I mean, they're kind of sweaty. They've got like dirt on their face.
Can I ask an out-of-game question? Because I feel like we decided Webster's dead. But
Sorry,
is he
what?
not dead? Are we playing this at a time before, like, out of game? Are we playing this before Webster died? Because we established that Webster is dead. That's where my McKaylee confusion is coming in.
Yeah, in our backstory building, we said that Webster had died.
Oh no. Okay.
But I've decided to I'm diving into the backstory for this one shot.
Amazing.
I'm diving into backstory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that will help us. That determines if this is a like dream thing, or if I'm just not aware of what's happening, McKaylee.
It could be everything and nothing. So.
Oh, no! Okay. So I'm going to the bar with Webster, and I'm gonna get a fucking drink.
All right. Gosh, I have everything so organized, but it's like not organized in the way it needs to be. If that makes sense. Makes sense.
Literally every time I DM, I feel that. Like, you start off thinking you're so organized, and then the second you play, it's not what you thought.
It's like organized, but not in the right order. Anyway, so you go up to the bar, and there's one like person that looks like maybe they own this bar, and then there's like a younger person that's like running around, just doing miscellaneous tasks. But the older person, she's like a lot older. She has gray, like beautiful long gray hair, but she's very striking. She's beautiful. She's got MILF vibes, TBH. Yeah, so her hair, and you would notice this because you have a really high passive perception. Her hair is very long and straight and gray, but the ends of her hair are glowing, and they're like gold colored. like an ombre sort of thing, just on the edges of her hair. And as you like look at her, you notice that she has tiny gold flecks in her eyes. And she smiles at you when you walk up, and kind of takes a moment to admire your long red hair. And she smiles at you, and she like asks what you want to drink.
I'll just have an ale, please.
Very well. And she gets you your ale, and also Webster gets an ale. And she like gives you your drink and kind of just like leans forward on the bar towards you, and is just like looking at your hair, just like not saying anything.
Did you need something?
Oh, I'm so sorry, but your hair is very beautiful. Is it
Thank you.
Does it have any? Did you have to do something to get it this color, or is it magic?
No.
Or what is
No, it's just my hair color. it just looks like this.
Oh, are you new? You're new. You must be new then. Nobody has this color hair.
Yes, I am new here.
Oh.
Yes. Where? What is this bar called?
Oh, this bar. The bar that I own. It's called the Archer's Cellar. You walked in though, didn't you?
I don't really have a great memory.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So I didn't remember. I also kind of fell asleep when I came in.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. That was interesting. Are you not excited to be here?
No, I've never been, and I'm very excited to be here. It's kind of weird that I did fall asleep. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name? My name is Bella. Yeah, I have one. It's weird to transition between describing and speaking.
Yeah.
Yes, no, my name is Vela. You can call me that.
It's very nice to meet you. I'm Brooke Mariel.
Oh. Wonderful, and
this is Weston.
Hello. Actually, do you happen to know much about Phoebus? We're quite new here, and well, we ourselves know quite a lot about Phoebus, Brooke.
We do. I do actually research it. I'm very fascinated with this city.
Absolutely, and it we honestly didn't think we'd find it, so it's a little weird being here. But if you have any, I don't know, Brooke, do you want to hear more about Phoebus from her? I don't.
If she has a question, I'd like to hear anything and everything you have. I mean, whatever you can tell us, really.
Oh, okay. Well, where I should start? I noticed you eyeing my hearth, and you looked like you didn't really understand it.
Not.
It's not fire, if that's what you're wondering. Everyone thinks it's fire. It's not. It's feel like I probably should explain a little bit more before I get into that part. It's a little confusing. Well, you know that we are governed by a mayor sort of figure known as the Leader of Light. Yes?
Yes.
They are the most senior within the Archers of Light, and there's not many documented leaders in history books about Phoebus. And, well, the Archers of Light are the healers, and the healers' powers manifest in their hair and their eyes. And, all citizens must test their capabilities as children. And if they are successful with the healing and whatnot, and they learn and live in and near the temple in the middle of the city. And it's an interesting thing, actually, because the reason that the light manifests in the hair and the eyes is because it's protection from your body, because the excess energy has to flow somewhere, because it is so very powerful. But it's not harmful, but you have to be from Phoebus to wield it. So you might have noticed my hair has a little bit of gold in it, and my eyes still do. I used to study the all of those things. But I wanted a different type of life, so here I am, and it's almost gone for my hair, but I still have a little bit of control. And well, in the hearth there, that's a light elemental.
Oh. Wow.
Yes, it's harmless. It's I take care of it. I guess we're friends. I don't know. But it gives off a unique feeling. I don't know if you've noticed it or not. It's not heat, warmth. It's it's a similar warm and fuzzy feeling. It's hope. Don't know if that's what you feel, but it's what it's supposed to feel like, at least. And you do think about it, and it does give off a weird feeling. It's not heat, hot temperature, but it's also not cold here. But you do feel despite being so confused about everything right now, you do feel safe, and you do feel a-okay, in all other senses of the feeling. Yes. And yeah, she just is describing that stuff. But yeah, it is quite incredible. I'm not surprised that you're here to visit. We don't get too many visitors, but
We just walk in through the front door. Or well, I'm sorry, how did we get?
Yeah, give me gotta find my little thing. Give me an intelligence roll. Give me a roll.
Okay, is this check with my intelligence modifier?
Just roll the d20 and tell me what it is.
Terrible. It was
What'd you roll?
2.
A 2? Yeah, you think about it.
I said one more chance.
You walked in here.
Okay.
But you feel less sure about how you got here. Like, you remember, like, walking into the city, but, like, you're a little fuzzy on, like, the path you took to get to the front. And, also, at the same time, though, it, like, all looks pretty normal. Like, everything looks and feels pretty normal.
Does she seem like a normal person? Like, is she bullshitting me this whole story about, like, light and being cool and stuff?
Oh, no. Based on those rolls, or that roll, sorry.
Everything seems cool.
You feel like you believe her in this situation.
But Kaylee does not believe shit that's going on right now. I think I've been drugged. I don't know what's going on. I don't believe it. Something's going wrong. This isn't Phoebus. Um, this is a big city. We're all gonna die. We're all dead already. Maybe we're all already dead. That's why Webster's here.
Oh my god. Okay. But I will say though, the based on your like research on Phoebus,
yeah,
all of the
Just
stuff she's
lining up.
saying, like, it lines up. Yeah, like you know that their powers manifest physically. You didn't know like how they manifested, like what it looked like.
Yeah. Okay.
And like
So
you
it's
know
like
that it's hard to find like when it was bustling and stuff in your research, it was difficult to find. And the what you know about like the healing magic that is in Phoebus, it's strange, and there's no like written down what it actually is. It's very unique to Phoebus, which also kind of feeds into why sometimes it's written about like it's a fairy tale sort of thing. So all of the stuff she's saying like lines up with your research. You just are a little confused about like the path you took to get here.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I want to do because I feel like I want to ask her something, but I don't know what I want to ask her. Also, I want to talk to Webster.
You can do whatever. She'll let's continue to talk to you or go. She might like go help another patron. It would be quite easy
I'm gonna talk to Webster.
All right.
I'm gonna Webster and just be like, do you remember how we got here? Because I really am trying to think, and I know I'm not really good at these kinds of things, and that's a cat. Go away. And I don't remember how we got here. And it's making me really confused, and I don't like it.
Why are you so confused? I mean, we kind of wandered around and then we found it.
Did we just... Okay. I don't know, something just feels weird.
You're
so
probably just in shock.
I mean, maybe. Still doesn't feel right, but maybe it doesn't feel right because I didn't expect to find it, right?
Well, yeah, I also felt like that a bit, but But it is cool that we're here, right?
It is. It really is.
Maybe we should walk around. I don't know. Did you want to talk to him more?
Maybe let's go talk. They said there was somebody, the leader person. I don't know.
The Archer of Light?
Can we talk to him, do you think?
Do you think that, he would want to talk to us?
That's a good question.
Maybe
I want to... What?
Sorry, what? What'd you say?
I was gonna say maybe I talk to the barkeep lady again.
Okay.
Ask her.
Also, quick connection check. In one location, says our connection is fine, but I think that it might not be. So, if you can hear this, chat, what's the connection like right now?
It's a little messy.
I'm getting that it's okay on. But
It might
that
just be
seems
me.
false. No, I think it's everywhere. But yeah, let us know how our audio and visual is if you can chat.
Not a
because-
stream by us. There's all perfect connection, so
Certainly not.
you know, certainly not. I'm gonna take these off because they're killing me. I'm sorry. I wore them long enough, but they're holding my ears.
You wore them for long enough.
Yes, but if you're still there, chat, let us know.
Because if it's just our visual, I'm compelled to continue regularly because at least you get audio. But if our audio is fucked, then maybe we. Oh, I am getting a dropped frame now.
Boy.
Oh, it's been cutting out a little. Alright.
Yeah, but I thought. Well, we love some good video and audio fun shit. While we do that, just while Claire's doing things, I'll just be talking through I don't know. I don't know. I will say it's really hard to keep up a conversation with a person in a weird voice while the other person is trying to talk to you in a weird voice while at the same time you're both texting about having video.
Yeah, that was the delay. That's what that was.
I never thought of that. Because I noticed that there was problems and I texted Claire while our characters were having a conversation, and that was not a great time to be texting. But who else was going to be talking? So to have talking things, I thought maybe it could be fixed over text. Right now, but good times. Also, what I'm saying could just be being cut out, so chat might be like muting us because maybe I sound like absolute shit right now because it's just coming in and out. I don't know.
You know
We'll
what
see.
would be